These are the books that I'm low-key scared to read. Low-key scared. Let's start with the biggest one. Strange and Mr Norell. I might try Piranesi first, but this, look, she's a thicker. She's a door stopper. I could kill so many spiders with this, but I'm scared to read it. Partly because it was my late grandma's copy. I found it in her library, and it is gorgeously illustrated. Like, look at it. It's just so stunning. But I'm still terrified. I'm terrified to read this for a majority of reasons. So many reasons. I think somebody has to hold a buddy read, and I'm going to have to break it down into tiny little chunks. Bite-sized little chunks to read it, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a dense motherfucker. It's just going to be dense. Maybe not this one. Another one I'm kind of scared to read for various fucking reasons. Black Beauty. Black Beauty. I read Warhorse. I sobbed. Absolutely sobbed my fucking heart out through Warhorse. Do I want to do that with Black Beauty? I sobbed through the film. The film. As like a kid watching Black Beauty, as if knowing, especially everything I know about horses now that I didn't then. I have it in my Kindle. Maybe never. Maybe never. A Fall of Neverdark, like this series from Philip Quintrell, whatever. I read the first three, Rise of the Ranger, and loved it. Like, okay, no, rephrase that. I really liked the first one, but 2 and 3 were just fine, and I rated them 3 stars, which I thought was a pretty good review, right? I only rated it on Goodreads. The author tracked me down on Instagram, messaged me, and asked me why did I give it 3 stars. And since then, I'm like, do I want to read his books if he's going to do that? No, is the answer. I have them all on Audible. I think it was like a free thing, so I like downloaded them all. So I have them all, but I'm so hesitant. And I know so many people like it, but at the same time, I'm like, I found them just fine. See, this, right, mini segue. Sliding in here. This is my issue with indie books. I don't love them as everybody else does. I don't know if it's because I'm a writer. So I'm looking at a lot of it like from a craft standpoint, and like while the story might be there, sometimes I'm like, your prose isn't, and you've rushed some stuff and you haven't delved deep enough into characters. Because I like, as a reader and as a writer, I like deep characters. Robin Hobb fucking fits. Like Brandon Sanderson and like Stormlight, Kaladin, all of those mental health struggles, those deep character moments that make me care and make me cry. Like, make me sob my heart out. Please do that to me. That's what I want when I go for a book. I'm like, make me scream, make me love these characters, and make me sob my heart out. And to be fair, it's very rarely I've come across this in indie. Sword of Kaigen is the only one. That indie book I've come across that has really pulled at my heartstrings. The prose is amazing. So, I always struggle with indie books. I still want to read indie books. I still support indie books. If my friends are publishing, I will buy their books. I may not read them because I'm terrified. I'm terrified of not liking them and like they're my friends. So, I will support them. But at the same time, I'm like, I have this issue, and I get like indie arcs and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it sounds really good. Then they get halfway the story, and I'm like, you haven't improved. Like, the character hasn't grown. It's just monotoned. And sometimes I feel like that's just going to monotone throughout the whole book. So I put it down. Because I'm a DNFer. I am a DNFer. That's my issue with indie books. And I have a feeling it's going to be the same kind of thing for these books. So I have a feeling they were just going to be mediocre and kind of like fine. And I don't really want to go through the same sort of rigmarole where I rate the book, I read it, I finish it, I rate it, or even if I don't finish it, and the author then tracks me down and wants to ask me why. PSA to fucking authors, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. No. No. Even if you really want to know, if you're going to a friend and I want to learn how to improve my writing, then fine. But don't also go to them, look at the reviews, look at what everybody says, and learn from that way. Don't genuinely go to somebody and be like, why did you rate it 3 stars? Tell me everything. Why didn't you love my book? Because I tell you what, you do that, you can fuck off. Because no bitch. That is not fucking cool, and that is not etiquette of author. Reviews are for readers, not for authors. I'm going to end my rant there. Another book I'm a little bit terrified to pick up. Don't hate me, Spencer. Please don't hate me. A friend gave it to me. It had a lovely little message inside, and he thinks I probably will like it. I like the film Troy, okay? I did like the film Troy. I watched that way too young an age. But I liked it. I really did like it. But I'm kind of terrified to start this because I just don't know if I would like it. I just don't know if I will find the women written very well. It's his favourite Iliad retelling. I don't know if, because of the time, male author, women, I don't know. I am going to try it, but I am a little bit terrified. Hamnet. My dad got this me. I think this is going to make me cry. I think it's going to pull my heartstrings. I think it's going to be something that is not my usual go-to read. Therefore, terrified. Fucking terrified. And the other one is my friend gave it to me because she didn't get too far into it, and I have a feeling she gave it to me to get rid of it. Her bookmark is still in here. I don't know if I would like this either. I don't know. What was it? A Clockwork River. I want to say Prince, but that's by fucking Cassandra Clare. A Clockwork River. A Clockwork River. I know nothing about it. I know it's big. Big books don't usually bother me, but for the fact that my friend gave it to me, I'm a bit kind of like, we have a similar taste. So I'm wondering why. I don't know why she gave it away, but kind of scared to pick it up. It's low on my TBR at the moment. It is very low on the TBR. Turtle's all the way down. Why? Why? Because I'm an anxious fucking mess. And I remember listening to Turtle all the way down. I put it on before I went to bed. Kept it going all through bed. And I remember having like an anxiety attack in bed because of the book. No. Sorry. No. Deep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. It's sci-fi. I'm new to sci-fi, but this is a big book sci-fi. It's a big book sci-fi. It's a chonker. It's a doorstopper. Somebody tell me, can I read Fractal Noise first? Because I might read Fractal Noise first, and then go from there. And go from there. But I'm slightly terrified because it's a big book sci-fi. I'm liking Sanita, not loving it. That is the books I am slightly scared to read. Scared, intimidated. Somebody persuade me to read these books. Comment below. Let me know if you've read them. Tell me, convince me to read these books, and I will read them, I will review them, or vlog about them, depending on how it goes. I'm Lady Mair Reads. I hope you enjoyed this more subtler, not so chaotic video, and I will see you in the next one.